Hello, friends. Welcome to my creativity corner. Today we have a really different kind of a topic, as it's almost we are like at the start of the summer, especially for GCSE students for like year 10. As lots of students do like their mathematics GCSE, as you seen from the title, I've almost got a full mark. I don't really remember how much. I think I got 150 something out of 160. So I like maybe missed like 5, 6 marks, and it was a kind of a difficult exam. That one that I did in 2023. So yeah, I almost got a full mark, and I feel like I should share it with you guys, especially if you're a student. And in my channel, you see anything because it's my creativity corner. Anything that is creative, anything that helps you guys, it will be uploaded. So please support me. I need some hope, let's say, so that I can provide with more knowledge and information for you guys. And if I get like more views on studying, I give you more tips for how to revise, because it's really important to know how to revise, because I even found my way of studying year 11. So like the whole year 10 I didn't know how to study, but I still got good marks, but I wasn't confident. But now like I have a way of studying. So let's just finish this topic and let's just go straight right in on how I got almost a full mark. Number one, your best friend throughout your life, not only in mathematics, in basically in every single exam, is past papers. Past papers are like a lifesaver, because if you know how to like almost a similar question, because it's basically kind of predictable. It mainly like changes some numbers, especially mathematics. It's really repeatable, some questions. So if you do like I did every single past paper throughout the summer, not even because I did it in November, my exam, because we were in set one. So but like I did every single past paper and some questions like from past years, because the truth is you're not gonna believe how many similar questions gonna come, and you will be so proud that you went through it like multiple times. um I will say it depends on your like where you live, but I live in Wales in the UK, so I will have WJC as like my exam. But if you're like AQA or EdXL, just search it: mathematics, EdXL, AQL, WJC, past paper. Then just look at your units and your like level, if you're doing foundation, if you're doing higher tier, and just go through it as much as you can. And there is a point. You just going through it and getting, I don't know, like 40% and never going back to it, it isn't no hope. How I did it, I used to have like a book like this. I had this one, and I wrote every single question that I didn't know in it. So, like, for example, I'm gonna write it in here: past paper number like 2022, summer, question that, part that I had a problem with. So whenever I had exams, or even like for the whole GCSE, I went through those, and really simple. So I just found it, opened it past paper, and looked through it again. Um, but the truth is, it's really that you need to try. You need to actually do them. Lots of people I know, they don't spend really time on it. They just look through the ones that they know. But if you go through the things that you know, it is not benefit. So it's better to just do a thing that like actually you find it difficult. Always start from that point, then go on to the hard, like easier part, because like it's a fun part. For part two, I would say it's kind of difficult to explain it, but go to your teachers. Like if you have a problem, or if you, not even a problem, like that's one question. I remember my teacher said one question that you miss, if that comes in exam, gonna at least cost you 6 marks, which would be a difference between an A star and an A. My teacher always said that. So like I would stay after school, like for the questions that I had, like I would mark them, then I would show it to my teacher, and until I understood, like I would never like just leave it as it is. Always 100% understand it. Like let it, like your brain to like use all of his knowledge to get that answer, then you can just go through it. Don't memorize the answers. It's no help. Always like try to get that like information in your brain, not the like my teacher always said, not recognize it, try to recall it. So like don't just know how to do it, actually go through it instead of just like memorizing it, because if in exam it's not going to really help if you don't know it. But like if there is any intervention, anything, go to the invent uh, invitation, oh my god, no, invitation, what am I saying, go to the any events that you basically find. And yeah, any like after school clubs, whatever, for maths or basic for any other subject, because who knows, maybe one of the questions that your teacher shows comes in exam, and the exam is that random. So the more you practice, the more confident you become. Okay, now, it's really normal to be stressed. I understand that lots of you guys have that problem with like not knowing, like, am I stressed? Does that mean that I haven't done good enough? I'm personally a really anxious person in general. Like, for any exam, I stress out so much, and most of the time it turns out to be fun. So it's really normal to be stressed, but in a normal way. Because I have lots of classmates that they just stress out and they don't even study. They just stress out. And like, you get me? It's like you're you're like your hand is burned, but you haven't even like touched anything. You get me? Like, um actually be stressed because you've done so much and like you expect more of yourself. Not because just you just want to be stressed. Actually try your 100%. That's one exam, and like if you smash it, lots of universities just gonna look at it and be like, wow, you got an A star. So it's good to be 100% sure of like yourself, but it's normal to be stressed as well. It's always a part of your life throughout, basically. Now, there is a point in your life, in your study life, that you feel like, I have no idea what this says and I have no idea how to answer it, or either it's like a really high mark and you're never going to get the whole marks. What do you do in this situation? The truth is, it's actually quite normal, because you, if it's not, it's actually abnormal. Your brain function depends on your understanding of the question, and if you're not understanding it, your brain is like, what do I do? So the more you practice the same question, there's more chance that you'll get it right. Now, you have your question, you have no idea, you ask your teacher, you have no idea, what do you do? My like solution to it was two different ways. Either you search in the internet, like something like maths DIY, or like some other sites that like they show the answer, like I think it was like brain challenge or something like this. um or better option, which is basically YouTube. Even though it's not really, it becomes a your life, scrolling your life away, but it has some benefits as well. So if you just go and search like that topic, for example, like circle theorem, I'm gonna like put it in here. You like just can scroll down and choose a teacher and like listen to him, because the more you listen to that person, like you put yourself in that step, you can kind of make your like find your way through it. And that's how you learn, basically. You can't just, it's not like water that you just drink. You actually need to understand it 100% to to like memorize it later as well. Now, that's like kind of a personal, like it's kind of personalized depending on you. But for me, the solution and mark scheme, like, there is a mark scheme that it says like this mark, this mark, and a solution that some sites like Maths DIY, I will put the name in here, has it, especially for WJC. I'm not sure for other like um groups as well, but I think they have it too. And it's that it shows you how it went through, because mark scheme not gonna help, because it's just how you like, that's how teacher mark it, and it's not going to help you find your way through the question. But if you find a solution, like from Maps DIY, I want to put it in here as well again. It's like says how it goes through it exactly step by step. And by looking at it, like, you can just go through it with it. Like, if maybe if there's a point that you're not sure how to do it, go through that and look at the solution, then like cover it and do it again. That's the way that I do it. Like, always look at it once, understand it, cover it, write it down, then check, then hooray, you know it now. My last thing that I want to say basically is the truth. Actually, try. Um, I'm finished with my year 11. I mean, I'm almost done with the summer actually. We don't have much time left, sometimes left. And now I would say start early. Like right now, I'm starting my A levels because it's especially from GCSE to A level, it's a massive step. But for like your mathematics, start in summer. Why not? It's not even like that bad. You can like maybe do one topic a week. It doesn't gonna really affect you much. But like for example, let me show you in here. Like I do it right like this, like it's the binomial theorem, and I like highlight examples and like some key terms. That's how I do it mainly in my life. But if you want a tutorial, you can ask me. I can simply actually would you please to show you guys how to do it, because I hate to say it, but lots of people don't know how to study. And if you don't know, then I mean it's normal not to know. I didn't know it since like my whole life until last year. But it's better to start early and start like looking at other people's videos of teaching you guys how to study, because I mean, I need to say this. If you just write stuff down, you're not gonna remember it. If it's like a chunks of words like randomly, like you shouldn't copy it out of your computer like from a website. You need to summarize it, you need to make questions out of it, make it like you, just not repeat the same thing. You're not like a robot that gonna remember the whole thing. But if you make it like highlight it maybe, or summarize it, or make it like in funny places, I don't know, like in a different looking pages, so that you remember it like from your brain. Okay, it was that page. Okay, it was that sentence. That's how I do it. And I need to say it one more time. Thanks for supporting me. I'm an underrated queen, so I have no I shouldn't say no, but I don't have much views. So if you saw this, thanks for watching it through. Please like and subscribe, and if you have any comments, just tell me.